that seat right there, and I'll be right in.
Okay.
Just a word of advice: be 100% truthful.
Okay.
All right.
Ow. We might as well just stand doing it. It hurts.
Back in that area.
So I'm gonna just sit over here or something.
You need water? You guys sit in this chair. You need water or anything?
I could use the bathroom a little bit, but I'm fine.
Okay. I'll get you to the bathroom in just 1 second.
I'm fine.
Turn around.
Okay.
Can't see nothing here.
Like just a little bit.
Yeah, we're gonna take them off. I don't want you peeing on my handcuffs. Alright, come on this way. Did you say you needed a water or you good?
Oh no, sir, I'm good. Thank you.
Be right with you.
Golly, things was cutting into me. Sheesh. They really don't know how to treat nobody.
Where you going, Payton?
I'm good,
Detective Fogos, Detective Kelly.
See, I can't hear you, I'm sorry.
I said my name is Detective James Fogos, Detective Kelly.
Nice to meet you.
So before we get started, just want to let you know, I know that you've already talked to your mom. You know that we've already talked to your mom. We know what happened. This is a situation where you need to be truthful with us. Let us know what happened. If it was self-defense, if there was some other situation that occurred, okay? We need you to be truthful, because if you don't, you're likely going to spend 30 to life in prison, okay? That means Andrew grows up without a dad. Now, he might see you, but it'll be through some glass, okay? So we're going to read you your rights here. We're going to talk to you about what happened, and you need to be honest about it. I know you know what we have. I know you know the information that we have, and all the evidence that we have, because you already talked to your mom. You understand?
Some parts, but I mean, I don't really know everything.
Okay.
Well, so I'm gonna go over some information, just your information, but I want to make sure I got it all right. Your first name's Payton, right?
Yes, sir.
Middle name's Andrew.
Yes, sir.
Last name Watts.
Yes, sir.
Your date of birth is.
What's your home address?
I actually don't know it.
You don't know where you live?
No, I don't know the address. I mean, I know the area.
What if you needed to fill out like an application for a job?
I don't know. My mom always handles that, I guess.
All right. Have you ate anything today?
I think I had a little snack cake or something, maybe.
About how long ago?
An hour and 30 minutes ago.
Okay. Just make sure you're not starving, nothing like that.
No, I'm good.
Alright. You're 16, right?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so you have not graduated school, obviously. What was the last last grade year you've completed?
9th. I failed 4 times, 3 times, 2 times.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol right now?
No, sir.
You know how to read and write?
Yes, sir. I do not know how to read or write in cursive.
That's
Okay.
Most people don't these days.
Yeah, they don't really teach that much anymore.
They taught me one day of 3rd grade, and that was it.
Yeah. Any physical discomforts that would stop you from being able to sit here and talk with us?
No, sir.
Okay. Slide up here, I'm going to read this to you real quick. It says you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk with a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you at no cost to you before any question if you so desire. If you make a statement or answer any questions, you have the right to stop at any time. You understand that?
Yes,
So what I need you to do is just initial each one of those lines that I read it to you, and then you're going to initial either yes or no that you do or do not understand. Print, sign. To the best of your ability. So initial all these, initial 1 through 5, then I read those to you.
So what, like, check it or put
Just
my
your
initials?
first initial, last initial.
It'll be like PW.
Yeah.
How'd you get all them tattoos? You're only 16.
And then either initial yes or no that you do or do not understand. Alright, print your name.
That's my dead sister.
Okay.
So print your name here. And if you don't know how to sign your name, just write it again on that next line. You slide back.
Okay. So do you understand what you're here for today? What you're here to be interviewed about?
Somewhat.
What's your understanding of why you're here?
The boy was at our house last and he was missing. And
Who's the boy?
Adam?
Okay.
Okay, and seen that my mom's wanted poster was all over the internet.
Mhm.
Like,
And your
but
brother.
They said obstruction of the obstruction of some process.
Yeah.
And John was assault with mob or something like that. I ain't never even heard of that.
So assault by mob is basically if more than one person gets together and assaults an individual. So like if 2 people were to jump somebody, would be like the common term, oh, they got jumped.
Oh.
If that's the case, that's the lawful term for that is assault by mob. So that just means more than one individual participated in the assault.
Yes,
So that's what he's wanted for. So yes, that's why we're here to talk to you, is about Adam and that incident. So if you can start from the beginning, just kind of, let us describe to us, I believe the last day, or the day that the alleged assault occurred was Sunday, not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before that, so like a week and a half ago, which is the 8th. So let's just start there with what you did on January 8th, your day.
I don't know, I guess anything. I'd watch TV with my girlfriend and my baby in the room. Nothing too serious.
Okay. What else did you do?
I went to go see my grandma that night. I think it was that. It was either last Sunday or the Sunday before. It was one of these Sundays.
Okay.
I seen her because her freaking sugar got dropped.
Okay. Where'd y'all go? Did you just go to her house, or did you
I
go
went
into
to
her
her
house?
house and then we went to go to Grand Strand, but we didn't never go because she don't have the medical stuff she needs or something, and Mom can't pay for it.
Okay.
So whatever's going on with that, I don't really know nothing about Medicaid or nothing like that.
Okay.
So
So if you didn't make it, how far did you get?
I don't know. I went to sleep. I went to sleep in the car. It was late.
Okay. Which seat were you sitting in?
Passenger.
The front passenger?
Front, yeah.
Where was Grandma?
In the back.
Which side?
Behind me.
Okay.
I might have been in the back and she might have been in the front. Either or.
You don't remember?
It was either or. She was in the front or I was in the front. I mean, something.
Okay. Whose car were you in?
The white car. Pretty sure. Yeah, the white car.
Whose white car?
Mom's.
Okay. Is that a Mercury? The Mercury?
That's what it is. I'm not a car dude.
Okay. So, what time were you, like, you know, obviously you didn't sit in one spot and watch TV from the time you woke up
Yeah.
to the time you went to bed. So, like, run me through your whole day. Like, what time did you wake up, roughly? It doesn't have to be exact.
If I don't wake up super early, I wake up at like 12. Like, if I don't wake up at 8, I wake up at 12. So, probably somewhere through there.
So, sometime around noon you woke up. You went. What did you do when you woke up?
Probably just played the game.
Which game?
I played Call of Duty and GTA.
Which Call of Duty?
Modern Warfare 2, the newest one that just came out.
I think I could smoke you at that game.
Whatever.
Dog water kid.
Man, come on, don't even get me worked up about Call of Duty. That's my game, man.
What's your KD?
I don't know, but I was on shipment the other day and I dropped like 84 and 15.
Oh, that's rookie numbers. You
No,
gotta pump those numbers up.
it's because of the time limit. If there wasn't a time limit, I would have had more.
Alright, so you played Call of Duty for a minute. Did you go to lunch anywhere? Did you eat at home? Did you go anywhere else throughout the day?
I don't think we really ever go out unless we're going to get junk food.
Okay. So you don't remember like going out to get food anywhere or nothing like that?
No, I was probably gorging on junk.
Okay. Did you, I mean, was your baby with you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There? Who else is there?
I think Chris.
Chris is a lead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Maybe Mom and Terrell may have been there. Not sure. Then we stay on two opposite sides of the house, so
Okay.
unless I'm going to get something to drink or something to eat, I'm not associating with nobody in my house. I'll go right back to my room and get on my game.
Okay. So you played video games for the most part. Were you outside at all that day?
Not really. I don't never go outside.
Okay. You didn't hang out outside?
I don't go outside.
Okay. Was there ever an argument that you heard, overheard, or that you saw take place that day?
No, I was in my room with the TV on, but Courtney came through the bathroom. Like, there's a hallway in our house, and I'm in the very back of that hallway. And she was arguing with her mom over the phone or something, her mom or her dad, something like that. I don't think it was nothing serious, though.
Nothing serious?
Yeah, they were getting into a fussy match, but it's just women, I guess.
Okay. So, you didn't overhear her or Adam in a fight together?
No, I didn't.
Do you know if Adam has any problems with anybody else?
I don't know him like that. I mean,
You don't know him very well?
Not my type of dude.
How long's he been staying over there?
I do not know. I don't think he's ever really stayed like. I mean, he's spent nights on the couch with his girlfriend, but or his wife or whatever, but not really.
Okay.
I don't know about them anyway.
Okay. So there was no argument between them. Was there any arguments between Adam and anybody else that you saw?
He was kind of a quiet guy.
So you didn't have an altercation with him? Jonathan didn't have an altercation with him? Okay. When's the last time that day that you saw him?
I think before I left.
Left for where?
To go see Grandma.
About what time was that?
It was sometime like night, like not night, but like night, like more night than daytime, I could say. Like it was still kinda, you could see a little bit outside, but more night.
Okay, so it's like the sun had maybe gone down or something, or 8:30ish, 9ish.
It wasn't pitch black, but it was.
So it's not like
dark.
2 in the morning or nothing
Yeah,
like
no,
that.
it was pretty dark though.
Okay, but so you saw him around 8:30, 9 o'clock. Did he have any injuries on him?
No, I think he was sitting in a chair.
Where at?
I think on the bottom step of the porch, like right there beside the porch on the steps. Like we got steps. Did you get on?
What kind of
This,
chair?
This I don't know. I think there was like a blanket or something covering him. Like it was just sitting there. It was in a blanket, wrapped up like.
Okay. Is that normally how he sits out there? Or?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I have no clue.
All right.
There's a bunch of weirdos around there. I do not associate with them.
Okay. And then, so you left. That's when you went to Grandmama's house around 8:30 or so, 9 o'clock. You went to Grandma's house, tried to take her to the hospital, but y'all turned around at some point. You don't remember when, but if I'm understanding you right, you turn around. Did you go straight back home, or did you go straight back to Grandma's? Where'd y'all go?
Mom said that she got her some medicine and her blood sugar went back regulated or whatever.
Okay.
I can't remember if she has low blood sugar or high blood sugar. It's one of the two, and she said it was off the scales. Like the blood machine couldn't even read it.
Okay.
I don't know if that means it's too high or too low or whatnot.
Do you know how she got medicine for her?
I do not. I think she said amoxicillin and a couple other things from her friend, but I mean, really, I don't know.
So, where did y'all go from there? Did you take Grandma straight home, or did you stop anywhere else?
I went to Grandma home. I went home with her, and I watched it through the night.
You stayed with Grandma that whole night?
Yeah, I watched it through the night.
Okay. You didn't go anywhere else? Okay. Well, as you know, Adam hadn't been seen from or heard from since that day. Are you aware of that?
I didn't know. I mean, I ain't been able to talk to nobody. I think they grabbed my phone or something, and
okay.
Ain't been able to talk to nobody really.
Did you have a phone on you today?
No, I don't. They took my iPhone.
How'd you talk to your mom?
I talked to her off of a house phone.
Okay. How does she know what number to call you?
I have no clue. I guess just calling around to the spots that I hang.
Okay. Well, like I said, without him having been seen or heard from, we're investigating this in depth, because the allegation was that there was a fight that occurred at your house, okay, and there was a blood stain seen on the porch. So they collected that blood. They're going to be testing that for, to see if that's Adam's blood or if it's someone else from another time, I don't know.
This is why I don't get in there bull crap.
So,
I don't associate with them.
So anyway, I mean, there's people that were there that day, that we interviewed that said that there was a altercation, and that's why we're a little, just confused as to why some people say that a fight occurred and some people say a fight didn't occur. The evidence suggests that there was, because there's blood on the porch, but it is what it is. But without having seen or heard from him, we're treating it as, a disappearance. So, are you aware? Do you have any knowledge or anything about his disappearance?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, do you know what happened to him?
No.
You don't know? Did he say where he was going, or like?
I don't really talk to him. I mean, we're not like
But
close
you didn't
to where he
overhear
would
it?
come and vent to me or nothing like that.
But you didn't overhear anything? Okay.
So.
Okay. The reason I asked is Alicia said she overheard him screaming that he wanted to go to his dad's. I didn't know if you heard that too.
She's more nosy and up in everybody's business, if
Okay.
you couldn't tell. I mean, not trying to be smart or nothing, but she's like got to be in everybody's conversation, got to know the scoop of everything,
Right.
Just that type.
Okay.
I'm more of just, my mind's my business, I'll mind mine, you mind yours.
Okay. So you don't have any knowledge of where he could be or what could have happened to him?
Courtney,
if anything.
Courtney was fussing at her mom, saying that he had to be at some dude named Marcus's or his dad's or DZ, something like that, whoever that is, something like that. Said those are the only 3 places he could be, that he was trying to set her up, I mean, I ain't paying no attention because she's always blabbering about something. It's always something with that woman.
With Courtney?
Yes.
Okay.
Always, especially with her mama.
Is there anybody that you can vouch for that you know didn't have anything to do with his disappearance? Anybody that you know for sure had nothing to do with his disappearance?
What do you mean? Like just went there?
Well, like for example, you said you were with your grandma all night.
Yeah.
I mean, if you went disappearing that night, then
do I have somebody that was not there, just completely not there? Is that what you mean? Like I don't get it.
Like who can you vouch for that was with you? Like that you could say, I know this person couldn't have done it because I was with that person all day, all night. So you're saying you went, he was there when you left, right? He's there when you left and you picked up your grandma. And then you went back to your grandma's house with her. You stayed with her, you said, that night. So I would assume that you could say reasonably that she didn't have anything to do with his disappearance because you were with her.
Okay, so
right. So is there anybody that you know for sure couldn't have done anything?
Yeah, the curly head boy, the one that y'all came to, like the grandma, one in the house that I was at. Yeah.
Okay, so you know he didn't have nothing to do with it. Okay.
So I was kind of just chilling over there because I could come to somebody that ain't around all this crazy stuff.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
And you know your grandma didn't have nothing to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
Could your mom have had anything to do with it?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't get into any of her affairs. I don't get into her bullcrap. I don't.
Do you think she's capable of doing that?
She's so nice. She's a mother figure to everybody. Everybody that knows her calls her sissy or mama, mom. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
She takes care of everybody that she can.
What about Chris?
I don't know, man. He's a closed book to me. I mean, usually I can read people's energy and read the room and stuff. With him, I can't.
Okay.
He's just all over the place. Like I've never been able to read.
So just not sure. Not that you think he could, but
yeah,
not sure.
I mean,
could.
he's like kind of like scarish, but I mean, I've just never been able to tell if he's lying to me or if he's telling the truth to me, if he's exaggerating. I've never been able to tell with him. He's a closed book.
He's a wild fella.
What about
I don't know.
You don't think she could have anything to do with it? Trying to think who else you said was there that day. Terrell?
She's a pure heart. I would say before he got in the wreck, but after he got in the wreck, his mind was kind of doo-doo, and yeah, now he's in his own little bad spot.
Okay.
What
did the wreck do to him?
It just messed his brain up. Like he's just not even the same person. Like I don't know. He'll steal like $20 from me. Like I'll just have it sitting on my dresser, not thinking because it's my room, and he put it in there. He'll do whatever he does with it.
Mm-hmm.
I won't see it again. So I mean, I don't know.
Do you suspect any individual of having something to do with his disappearance? Like, is there anybody that you think would have had something to do with it?
I mean, it's my family. I wouldn't expect nothing like that out of any of them. Because, I mean, I've known them personally the way I've known them. But
what about anybody that's not in your family? Like, is there anybody that you suspect had problems with him that might do something like this?
I don't know his personal life, really. I wouldn't know nobody for me to go ask or anything like that.
Okay. What do you...
I know him from, like, the conversation, like, the minute-to-minute conversations we had, like, yo, like, just back and forth, like, nothing, like, I've never been into an in-depth conversation with him. That's, I'll put it like that, like, past 10 minutes, I've never talked to him.
What do you think happened to Chris, or I mean to Adam, being that he's not been seen or heard from?
I don't know. I think he might have OD'd on them drugs.
Think he had an overdose event?
I don't know. I mean, I've seen so many people just like you know. That's
Well,
just
what was his drug of
scary.
choice?
I honestly don't know. I've heard him talk about food, but I mean, I don't know.
And food meaning heroin.
I guess. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's like little brown stuff he put in a little cabinet and he pulled it underneath. I'm like, whoa, what are you doing with that?
Yeah.
And that's not, yeah, no, I don't want nothing to do with you. You know?
Yeah.
Like, you ain't pushing none of that around me. I ain't going for that. That's scary. I don't even like doctor's needles. You're not gonna put nothing like that around me.
Okay. Is there any reason why some people would say that there was a fight that occurred at your house? Like, what would be the purpose of people lying about that?
I don't know, Mom. I don't know. Mom's just a drama magnet, I guess. I mean, there's people that say all kinds of wild stuff. Like, I'll hear all kinds of crazy stuff, but I mean, there ain't never been nothing like this. You know what I mean? Which, I mean, I've seen some of it on Facebook, like, oh, you murder her, da 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 da. But I mean, I've never seen it like this. You know, it kind of hurts my feelings.
What are they saying on Facebook? That you guys are murderers? You're saying?
I mean, yeah, and just stuff like it's all a joke to some people. And, I don't know. It just makes me upset a little bit.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, it's real life. You know. I mean, this is what we get paid to do, is to try to track people down. And you know, if it were a joke, we wouldn't get paid money to do this every day.
I'm not talking much. I'm just talking
No,
about like
I know what other
on
people
Twitter,
think about it.
Facebook.
No, I know. I'm just saying
Yeah.
what other people are thinking about it, not you. The Facebook world, the trolls on the internet that talk shit but won't say nothing to your face, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, have you talked to your family at all about this? Like about them being wanted?
I talked to Mom and she was like, I'm tired, I'm cold, and I was like, well, I'll come and get you. I love you. I don't want you to just be out in the middle of nowhere. She wouldn't tell me where she was or nothing. I come and get you. I get you somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
So you think she was hiding?
I guess.
So she wouldn't get arrested?
I guess from Mama. I love you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's your family. I mean, I understand taking up for your family. There's probably nothing I wouldn't say for my family, you know? That's just how it goes. Blood's thicker than water, they say. When you talk to your mom, does she say anything about Adam, or you know, anything that she knows where he is or anything like that?
No, I couldn't really hear anything. It was hard for me to hear anything because she kept breaking up. I guess she didn't have good service or something. They didn't even tell her I love you.
If, say, something bad happened to him, say he's been murdered, okay, or kidnapped and being held at ransom right now, what type of person would do something like that? Like, what type of person would kidnap somebody, or what's your opinion on that?
No, you could never guess a book by its cover. Everybody has a good cover up. Mm-hmm. Everybody has a smile that they can put on, a mask that they can put on. You can't really read nobody's true intention. Everybody's human. We're all capable of anything. You can't put a characteristic on them. That's my view of it. Seen some of the craziest looking people not do nothing, and some of the sanest looking people do the craziest things.
What type of person? So you don't think there's like a certain type of person that would kidnap somebody? Not like no single characteristic you could put on it. What about if somebody murdered someone? What type of person does something like that?
Person with a big ego.
Big ego?
Something that they can't let go of. They just let the thought process get them to that point. You know what I mean? Like, oh no, this can't slide. You know what I mean? Like a big ego. That's what I think.
What type of stuff? Like, what type of thing do you think someone wouldn't let slide? Like, what could be justification to go that far?
It depends on different people's.
What's your opinion? I'm asking.
Principles.
I'm not. Yeah. So, what would be your principles as far as what do you think is something you wouldn't let slide? What can't you let go? Like, I'll tell you, for me, you're not gonna disrespect my mama. You know, that's my mom. We're not gonna have that. That's my line. I don't know where your line is, but
anything about family, I guess, and my son especially, that'd be a line that I wouldn't let be crossed. My son means the world to me, so I guess being a father's changed me a lot. So that's everything I plan to put all my hopes and dreams in to pass it down.
Think it's changed you for the better or for the worse?
The better. Because, I mean, I ain't never had no dad, so I always thought about how I'd feel to, like, throw a ball with him or something.
Yeah. What do you think our investigation is going to show when we finish up everything? What do you think we're going to find?
I don't know. The whole pool of possibilities.
Well, what do you think? What's your gut tell you?
I guess you're gonna get to the bottom of it. That's what you do.
I mean, yeah, that's our hope, you know. But what do you think we will find in reference to Adam having disappeared?
I think you'll find.
Do you think he's OD'd? Do you think he's dead? Do you think he's kidnapped? Like, what do you think our investigation results will show?
I think the most likely thing is that he's OD'd. But I mean, anything can happen, man. I'm telling you, these people's crazy. I mean, the world is just not the peaceful utopia it once was and stuff like that. You go back where everything was peaceful and I was young, you know. Bitch, I didn't even have to think about nothing like this.
Yeah.
You know.
Say someone kidnapped him, held him against his will somewhere. What do you think should happen to someone that does that?
I don't know.
Would it depend if he's okay afterward? Would depend,
yeah,
like, I mean,
yeah.
So if he was kidnapped but he's alive and well, he's okay, what do you think should happen to that person?
For him to go under and have something equally as punishing as what he did.
What if he kidnapped him and he's dead now? What do you think should happen to that person?
They should still get the equal and fair punishment that they deserve. Like, if it's equal to what happened, then that's
what would be equal to that, do you think?
I don't know.
What's your opinion of what's equal to that?
No one wrong can make another wrong right, and no two rights can make a wrong, so I mean, I wouldn't really know.
What if somebody straight up murdered him? What do you think should happen to that person?
There's no chance. There's no reform. And then, I mean, even then you could work on the reform process, you know, and you see it's working, and maybe you can work with them and work through things, like, through the years, but if you don't see nothing, then there's nothing you can do, then what can you do?
So you should maybe try reform for a little while, see if they get better, see if they start behaving. acting right.
I guess. And it's not that simple though. It's like it's a whole mindset of. It's like something you have to change their whole way about them almost. You know. I guess. I feel like it'd be a lot harder than. Or that I'm just thinking of it a lot more.
What if? Well, let me ask you this: what if he had an overdose event and somebody just moved his body after he was already dead? What do you think should happen to that person?
I guess that's just like putting the trash on the other side of the fence, but like, you know, legal. I don't know. I'm not trying to make it sound bad or nothing. I guess that did, but I don't know. Like, you know, I don't know. Or I guess they should report it for sure, but like they should be like questioned and stuff like that, but not treated like wrongly until there's something to treat them wrong about, you know. Something kind of like that.
Well, do you think that that person like did anything wrong specifically? If the person's already dead and they moved the body to a different location, do you think there's anything wrong with that?
If they call and they just, but if they're just leaving it and trying to hide, no, there's something wrong. Okay.
Do you think that person deserves a second chance if they do something like that?
You'd have to know their thought process, I guess. Like, you know, there's a bunch of scenarios. Like, what if it just got right beside them, or somebody just threw it on them, and then they're just trying not to, you know what I'm saying? I mean, there's a whole bunch of different ways you can look at it.
So, like, if that person didn't provide them the drugs, and the person just happened to overdose there, it might be a little bit different than the person who actually provided the drugs to the person.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything that we haven't asked you that you think is important for us to know about this investigation?
Not that I can think of.
Okay. All right, we're gonna step out for a minute. Do you need anything while we step out? Do you want water yet?
Water or anything?
Yeah.
To the snack? Do you like crackers or anything?
No, so I'm fine.
Okay. All right, we'll be right back.
Thank you.
Alright, Payton. So, essentially, there's some things that we can prove that you lied about in this interview here today. And like I told you at the start of the interview, what happens here today determines your future, okay? You're 16 years old, which means if you get charged with something like murder, you get charged as an adult, which means you go to prison, not DJJ. Murder is punishable by 30 years to life, okay? And if it's egregious enough, I think we can even, you know, the state of South Carolina still has the death penalty. I know you grew up without a dad. I grew up without a dad too. But that doesn't absolve us of the ability to make good choices, okay? Mm-hmm. This is a moment where you need to take an opportunity, seize that opportunity, and be truthful, because your failure to do so is going to make it so your son grows up without a dad. At the very least. Worst case scenario, he grows up with someone else calling someone else daddy. Now, I know what happened at your house that day. For a fact. There's no question. I'm going to give you an opportunity to change what you've told me to the truth. Do you understand what I'm telling you?
Yes, sir.
So we're giving you an opportunity to start over and tell the absolute truth and try and get ahead of what's going on, Payton. Because we don't want to see a 16-year-old young man go sit in prison the rest of his life and a small child had to be raised without his father. You understand what we're saying? We're not saying that you did anything intentionally, but we need your side of the story of what happened, or we have to go with what we have. And I can promise you this, what we have right now isn't looking good for you. So we need your side of the story to know exactly what took place that night.
If he overdosed in that shed behind that Bronco, and you just moved the body, that is a major difference than killing somebody. Moving a body is not 30 to life. Yeah, you've made choices, okay? Choices have been made. You will have to deal with some consequence for choices, okay? But what happens from here is you go to DJJ one of two ways. You go to DJJ as somebody that moved the body of someone who's already dead. Or you go to DJJ as somebody who murdered someone. That means you don't get to see your kid, but through some glass. That means you don't get to say, I love you to mama no more.
And for all we know, you could have went in that shed and Adam could have attacked one of you guys. We don't know, but we got you can tell us that information.
With that said, I'm gonna give you this opportunity to be truthful with me. Look at me, okay? I'm gonna give you this opportunity to be truthful with me about what happened. Okay? There's a split in the road here. You've got to take one of two roads. You lie, and your whole family is in a whole heap of trouble. You're truthful. You guys still made some choices here, but it's a whole lot less than murder. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell me what actually happened. Start from the time that he was pulled out of the car.
Pulled out of the car?
Yes,
When the
fight occurred. I know what happened. Start from there. Tell me everything. Do not lie to me, because if you lie to me again, okay, I'm not trying to be mean to you. Listen, I know what happened. If you lie to me, and I can prove that you lie, everything you tell me from this point forward, we can't believe anything you say. You get what I'm saying? If you're 100% truthful at this point, and it aligns with all the things that I already know, I will believe you. But if you lie about one thing, and I can prove that one thing is a lie, you done chose the wrong road. You understand? Okay, so let's start from the fight.
Okay, so everybody was out there, but it wasn't like everybody was on him, jumping him. There was just people calling like, oh, da 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 da, just talking trash about it. It was just like 2 or 3 people actually hitting him or kicking him, whatever they were doing. So it wasn't like a whole mob like everybody saying, or a mosh pit or nothing like that. But he did, and I just helped put him down. I didn't do nothing else. I didn't go nowhere with them. I don't have no dealings with none of that. All I did was help put him in the trunk. That's it.
You helped put him in the trunk?
That's it.
Where at? Where did this occur?
At the house.
Okay, so I know that that's true. There's blood in the trunk. We've seized the car. We've tested it. There's blood in the trunk. Okay, I already knew that, and most of what you're telling me is true. Okay, but I know you're still holding back. I know there was 4 people that jumped in the fight. I know tried to stop it.
You know, I wasn't saying there wasn't like a. I
No,
was
you
just
said-
saying there
you
wasn't a
said 2 or
whole
3?
lot.
You said 2 or 3.
Yeah,
there was 4.
I just meant there wasn't a whole lot. That's all I was saying.
Okay, but you're telling me all you did was hold him down.
No, I didn't say that.
Okay, what actions did you take in the fight? What did you do specifically?
Kicked.
You kicked him. I know you did more. Don't make me piecemeal the truth. Like I said, here's the thing.
I hit him with a little pipe thing.
Okay.
In the legs.
Okay.
That's all I did. I promise. That's all I did.
Okay. What's the pipe? What is it from?
I have no clue.
I know it was sitting in front of the car.
It was just kind of there.
Okay.
I don't know what it was to or from.
Do you know how many times you hit him with the pipe?
I don't.
Do you know where you hit him with the pipe?
in the leg.
Okay. Did his leg look beat up? I mean, what?
No, he was like on it.
Okay. So he's standing around hobbling on it?
Mm-hmm.
Payton.
So listen, we know every single detail from that day, and we're giving you an opportunity to tell us from start to finish exactly what took place. We need you to start from the fight and tell us every single step of the way up until the point you say you put him in the trunk. Because like we tell you, we already know, but we need your side of the story, your accounts of what happened. So don't beat the bush, don't leave shit out, just tell us what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so it'd be better if like you just asked me and I bounced back. Like I'm not good with just like complete stories.
Well, see, the thing is, I don't want to lead you into telling me the truth, okay, as I see it. I want the truth as it happened, from your words. If I just sit here and say, Payton, did you hit him with a pipe? I know you hit him with a pipe, okay? And you say, yeah, I did that. That's me telling the story. That's not you telling the story. I need to know from your perspective, full truth, no holding back, Payton, because I know these things happened. I know Alicia she's standing in front of you telling you stop. And you know, the emotions were high. You know, he disrespected your mom, he talked some shit to her. I know he's put his hands on Courtney in the past. I know he's stolen from you. There's a whole lot of stuff leading up to this. I know all that. And I understand why things went the way they did. But I need you to tell the story, because if you don't, it looks like you have something to hide. Okay? We can get in front of this. We can work through it. We can get in front of it. But you need to tell the story. I can't tell the story for you. Jonathan pulls him out the car. They go to the ground. You and Ryan, right? Is that correct?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. I already know all that. You guys all fight him. You hit him with a pipe. I know all that. That's what we're up to. Okay? Just you tell me from there what happened.
Okay, and then I can't remember who exactly it was. Get him up, and we put him on the porch. That's where you see the chunk on the porch.
Yes.
And I think and a couple other people were out there bandaging him up and fixing
you're telling the truth now. I like it.
Yes, man. I'm sorry. I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous. Be truthful.
Yeah. And then they were bandaging him up. I went inside. I can't. I'm being honest here. Now tell me if I am leaving something out, because I honestly will correct myself. I went in the house and I don't remember me having another altercation, because he said, please don't hit me, and I said, I'm not going to. I'm a man of my word. I'm not going to touch you no more. I need you to know you did wrong to my mom. Mm-hmm. And past that, until the whole thing of I didn't mess with him again. But if I did, correct me.
Did they get him a wheelchair?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Was he alive and well at that time?
Yeah.
I mean, he's hurt.
I made a fire for him.
Okay.
I made a fire for him.
Okay.
In
the shed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Where was the fire at?
It was on like a little log, like right beside that little metal heater behind the Bronco.
Okay.
I set it up right there. It was just on a little log. I put a couple leaves. It wasn't nothing serious. It was just like a couple leaves and.
Because you could see where there had been fires.
Yeah.
Different fires.
I got water to my mouth. Throat's dry. I'm sorry. I'll be right back.
So you build all that, and then what do you do?
Yeah,
you did the fire, and then what happens after you build the fire? I know it's a lot, but you'll feel a lot better when this shit's off your chest. I can tell you that right now, because you're wearing it all over you, and I can see it.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not trying to hem you up, man. We're really trying to let you, hopefully make right of this and raise your kid.
Is there any way I could like talk to a lawyer and see like the technical terms and everything of everything?
You could talk to a lawyer, yeah.
I think that's what I'll do, because I don't really know how to like word what I'm trying to say here in like a way that won't like incriminate me further.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm looking at your water, and I'm super thirsty.
Yeah.
So, All right, Payton. The reason he pulled me out is he said that you made mention that that you think you should talk to a lawyer, and that's a-okay. That's your right. But I just want you to understand what happens from here. Okay, is you're going to DJJ. You're going to be charged with homicide. Okay, with murder. All right. Because we can't discuss this any further. Once you say you want a lawyer, I can't ask you any questions. Being that you never told me what actually happened to him, how he died, okay, I have to go by the evidence. I can't go by you telling me anymore, because you didn't finish the story. You didn't tell me what happened. Okay, you told me you put him in the trunk, and you told me that, you know, that he was hurt, but was otherwise okay. You know, he was alive and everything, but that you helped load him into a trunk, or you put him in a trunk. I don't know how he died with that statement, okay? All I have is the physical evidence. We've recovered his body, okay? We know where he was dumped and everything, so unfortunately without that part of the conversation, we can't discuss it anymore. I can't ask you any questions. So at this point, you're under arrest for murder, okay?
Yes, sir.
You know, I wish we could have finished the conversation, because I would like to have heard how he ended up dead. But
yeah, I didn't know that. But
well, that's okay. I mean, dude, you will get assigned a lawyer, okay? Or you can have your family get you a lawyer, however that works out. Your lawyer can reach out to us and explain, and you can talk through your lawyer, or you and your lawyer are welcome to come back and talk to us. But I'm not allowed to talk to you. I'm not allowed. I can talk to you. Yeah. I'm not allowed to ask you any more questions about this case.
Okay.
Until your lawyer's with you.
Okay.
So
yeah.
Either I can talk to your lawyer, or I can talk to you with your lawyer present. I'm not allowed to talk. I'm not allowed to ask you any questions any further. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't know. I was just going to ask for like the technical terms of things and stuff like that. But yeah, it's okay.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you still can talk to us, just not today. Okay. You can still explain to us, and we can work on what happens from here on the back end in the future. But as it is now, the way that we've ended the interview, it's going to be a murder charge, okay, as opposed to like moving a body. All right, and I hate that for you, but you know, you will have to get a lawyer and reach back out to us so we can end this. We can finish this conversation, okay? Do you have any questions for me? Okay. All right, we'll get somebody to take you up there in a minute, okay? What's going to happen is I'm going to have to call DJJ. They're going to have a DJJ employee talk to you over the phone, and they're just going to ask you personal questions like your name, your date of birth, your mama's name, etc., etc., and then we'll be able to take you up there, okay? All right.
Just a few minutes.
All right, Payton. These are the DJJ ladies. They're just going to ask you, like I said, they're going to talk to you about some like identifying questions and things like that. And once that's done, we're going to do a DNA swab on you in a minute. We're just waiting on the search warrant to be signed. But once we'll get some swab, that's just a Q-tip on the inside of your cheek, and that'll get booked in evidence, and then we'll be able to take you to Columbia. Okay.
All right.
Okay, Payton, so I'm Miss Summer, this is Miss Lindsay. We're just going to go over some questions that I'm going to need you to answer, okay? Can you spell your first and last name?
P-A-Y-T-O...
P-A-Y?
Yes, ma'am. P-A-Y-T-O-N W-A-T-T-S.
And your date of birth? That makes you 16.
Yes, ma'am.
And your address?
I do not know my address.
Green Sea Road, Green Sea, South Carolina. 29545. I think.
29545?
I think.
Okay.
It's either that or 581. I can't remember.
Okay. Okay. And your parents' name?
Samantha Watts.
Do you have a telephone number for her? I know that she's
It's,
not able to be reached right now.
I don't know if there's a house phone or something at my grandma's. I really don't.
I don't know
To
either.
reach her, I really don't know.
But she's not home right now, right?
She's in J. Reuben,
That's what I
yeah.
thought. Okay, so I don't know how we're gonna reach her. And the charge you said was murder?
Mhm.
So all these questions on here, basically, you can answer them. Okay, so I need you to answer these questions truthfully, okay? So when you get to Columbia today, you're gonna be drug tested. So they're gonna know whatever you've done. So, are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol right now?
No, ma'am, but I do smoke weed on quite a regular basis.
When was the last time you smoked?
Earlier.
How long ago?
This morning around 8, 9.
So he's probably gonna have to be medically cleared for that.
Yeah,
even
we
though it's
had to
not
do that the other
dangerous.
night.
Even though it's not so the question is dangerously under the influence. I'm not gonna say what that means.
Yeah.
To me that doesn't mean someone that can talk, but
Yeah. We had to do that. We had to do that with his buddy too.
okay, so he can go.
It's
get
what it
cleared.
is. Yeah.
Right, just anything so you don't get stuck up there.
Exactly.
Do you have any mental illness? I don't see any right now, but are you exhibiting any?
I don't know what that means. I have ADHD.
Are you seeing anybody that's not in here? Like there's us four in here. Do you see anybody else that's not in here? Okay.
No,
Are you suicidal? Do you know what that means?
no, ma'am.
Okay. Are you sick or injured?
I have multiple. I was born with it.
Okay. So you're not sick or injured, like you don't have like a cut,
No, ma'am.
bleeding. Okay. Are you taking any prescription medication?
No, ma'am, not at the moment.
The chronic health condition, so I'm gonna put that under. What did you say it was?
It's
Learn something new every day. Do you have any disabilities?
no, ma'am.
No. Okay. Are you being abused or neglected at home?
No, ma'am.
Are you involved in any other agencies? Like is DSS involved with you? Do you go to Shoreline, mental health counseling?
No, ma'am.
Do you go to school?
No, ma'am.
But you're 16? You dropped out? But you can't drop out till you're 17. No one's come knocking on the door to make you go to school?
No, ma'am.
Where were you going to school?
Green Sea Floyd's.
When did you stop going?
Honestly couldn't tell you. It was like at the end of last year.
Isn't that crazy? Some kids just get to, and the other ones they won't stay off of their back. Okay. What grade were you in?
9. Failed a couple times.
Yeah, that's okay. And you have a baby, right?
Yes.
And where's your baby?
I haven't been able to contact none of them.
But where was your baby at the last time you?
Her grandma's.
Okay, and how old is your baby?
He's 8 months.
8 months? Okay. So he's with her grandparents. Does that be maternal?
That's also on Green Sea Road, but I don't know the
Her
address.
grandparents is
I just want to make sure the baby's in good care, you know?
Yeah.
So. What'd you say?
If it's with the,
Her
the mother's
maternal.
grandparents, it's great grandparents.
Alright, God. Do you have any questions for me? Let me kind of give you the process of what's going to happen now.
Yeah.
Okay, so after they're done with you here, are y'all transporting or is the sheriff's department going to transport?
Usually the sheriff's office does, but I think when they called up there, they weren't going to have anybody, so I think we're going to end up having to do it, but I'm not 100% on that yet.
Okay, so when they're done with you here, they're going to take you to get cleared, medically cleared. If he can get a COVID test while he's there, he's going to need a COVID test.
Yeah, we had to do that. Like I said,
Where did
we had
y'all
to
get
do
at the
this other
hospital?
night. Yeah, at the hospital.
Okay, so he's going to need that. You're going to get all that done, then they're going to take you up to Columbia. I don't know when you're coming to court. We do have court tomorrow and Friday. More than likely with the charge and all the investigation has to be done, it's going to be continued anyways, but you still will come to court. Even though your mom's detained, she'll still know about your court date. Usually they transport the parent to court because you have to have a parent with you, and she'll be in handcuffs as well, just so that she's there, and then they decide on where they're going to go from here. But my best advice to you is to be respectful to him, to the next officer, every JCO while you're in Columbia, because when you go in front of the judge, they're going to know how you acted, okay?
Yes.
And there's a lot of kids up there in Columbia. My best advice to you is to keep your mouth shut while you're up there.
No, you don't want anything
There's a lot of
extra.
fighting, and there's a lot up there, okay?
You don't want
Make
extra
sure you
trouble.
conceal.
Keep it to yourself. So with knowing all that, do you have any other questions? Nothing you can think of? Okay, well. And then on here, you're going to put what law enforcement wanted to do and what we're going to do. Need that chargeable all the time. Okay. Do you have any questions?
No, man.
So he'll get COVID tested. Y'all already know y'all have to
Medically cleared at the
transport.
hospital. Yep.
And y'all already, you don't need me to call the sheriff's office. They'll transport.
Nah.
You're good.
Yep.
Okay. Well, good luck to you, Payton.
Thank you.
Just keep your mouth shut, okay? Best behavior. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yes, sir. No, sir. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right, hang tight.
Thank
Just
you.
a little while longer. Hey, for clarification, you're actually not being charged with murder right now. You're being charged with assault and battery by mob, second degree, which is 3 to 25 years. However, there's an autopsy taking place Thursday in 2 days. So your charges are probably going to be changed. I can't say that until after the autopsy, though. Okay? You understand?
I mean, what do you mean by change?
So, he has an autopsy. There's an autopsy scheduled for Adam's body. A forensic pathologist is what it's called. It's a type of doctor that examines bodies. If they determine that his death was a result of an assault, it'll be changed to murder. If they determine that his death was a result of anything else, then it might not be murder.
Okay.
So, I'll let you know. Alright, babe, we should have you out of here in just a minute now. There's a copy of the search warrant for your swabs here. I'm going to do 2 sets, one we keep here, one we send off for testing. Just going to rub it on the inside of your cheek.
Exactly, man. I'll be hit you get the, then I get to see my son.
I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure. Because you gotta go through the initial detention process, so I'm not sure how long that takes.
Trying to listen to it.
Alright, that's your copy if you need it. We'll have you out of here in no time.
Appreciate it.
Alright, Peyton, you ready to go?
Yes, sir.
You can grab your search warrant, that's yours. Just throw it out.
You got a copy.
Probably best to fold it up, stick it in your pocket, to be honest with you.
You don't have a copy. Where'd he go? Who's this guy? Oh my God. You're in the wrong building, buddy. You're on to me. You're in the wrong building. Want me to hold that? Give me that. You put him in the front.
Yeah, turn around, put them in front. You got a long ride, bro. You got about a 3-hour drive. You damn sure don't want them in your back one for 3 hours.
Don't bump them, they'll tighten them up.
Okay.
So I gotta get another key, we'll tighten them